Alright, so I have made it to day 4 of the challenge. Today is to talk about the person who inspires you the most. I actually sat and thought about this for quite a while, contemplating who I was going to talk about, and the truth of the matter is I really just don't have that one person that is a big inspiration to me. I don't have one person I look up to or, I don't have that one person that I'm like, that's my role model. So that makes this one a little bit harder. I do have, different people that I look to for inspiration, for role models, for different things. As far as relationships or as far as being independent, going out there following my dreams, doing what I want. So I'll kind of talk about those a little bit. First of all, as far as role models for relationships, I really look up to my parents. They have been together over 30 years now. I am one of my only friends who don't have parents that are divorced, that didn't have to go through that growing up. I didn't have to go through, I'm going to be at my mom's, I'm going to be at my dad's. They fight, they hate each other. And I'm really grateful to them that I didn't have to go through that. And also after 30 years that they love each other and they're still in love and want to be together. I think that's awesome and amazing, and it's what I myself strive for in a relationship in the future with somebody. As far as inspiration for independence, I really look up to my cousin, whom I also live with. She bought her own house at 24, fixed it up herself, works like crazy hours to support herself and to be able to afford the job and a really nice car. And she just built herself up from the time she graduated high school till now and has a very, very successful career and her own house, and isn't one of those girls that relies on, oh, I'll just rent places and, my husband will get me a house someday, or I'll rely on a man for, everything in life. So I really, really do admire that about her. I wish I was more in a position to, own my own house and stuff like that, but not everybody can do it. But I do admire her for that. As far as who I admire, for photography, I really don't have a photographer role model right now. I haven't really found somebody whose style I like in everything they do or that I aspire to be like someday. I just haven't found that person yet. I'm still looking. Another thing for role models or people that inspire me, as cliche as it is, one of my big inspirations is over there, Marilyn Monroe, and also Bettie Page. I really like the modeling that they did, the pictures that, I've seen of them, and the fact that they weren't size 2 stick figure girls with their hips sticking out and all their bones and everything. I really hate these days that, to be pretty in our society, you pretty much have to be like a size 0 to size 5, and you basically can see your skeletal structure, and if you don't fit that mold of these girls in the videos and the magazines and the ads, then you're not beautiful. And I really hate that girls feel like they need to do that. In our society, it's not abnormal for a girl to starve herself or to make herself puke because somebody decided to call her fat or ugly because she's not fitting this mold that we all have decided is perfect. And, that wasn't always perfect, and I don't agree with it being perfect. I like that while they were not exactly plus size, they were healthy. They had curves. Women, to me, are curvy. They have shape, shape to them. So I really admire them for that. I have friends that are like a size 4 that just think they're god-awful looking. They won't go out in swimsuits. They don't like being photographed. And I think it's nuts. They think they're fat. And I think it's crazy. So I really, really admire those women. I wish that we had more in this day and age that we're famous, and we're curvy models. As a photographer, I love photographing women with a shape. I like women who have hips. I like women who have breasts. I like, there's a certain curve to a woman that looks good. And I think that's what should be beautiful. I think as long as you're healthy, it should be beautiful. So I just look up to them a little bit more. I know that this isn't exactly the who inspires you most post that people were really looking for, but I haven't really been following the rules as it goes so far, so why start now? Anyway, that's the end of my day 4. Thanks again for watching.